Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's time for the monthly stats again, and I haven't run the numbers yet, but I'm already thinking that April was something pretty special. So just how good was it? Let's find out. We generated a total of 998 kilowatt hours in April, just short of the megawatt hour. Sounds like a lot, but is it? If we look back at last April, we can see that we generated 1036 kilowatt hours. So as sunny as this April was, and as much as I thought it was going to be a record breaker, it actually isn't. Last April was better. Not by a lot, but by a bit. The best day last April generated 54 kilowatt hours, so 5 kilowatt hours more than the best day this April. So although it wasn't a record breaker, it was still pretty good as Aprils go, and I'm quite happy with what we managed to get. We imported just 212 kilowatt hours. That's not very much at all, is it? Our best day in April was on the 21st. We generated a total of 49 kilowatt hours on that day, and you can see that wasn't even a perfect day. There were some clouds going by obviously around the middle of the day. That's what all those dips are on the curves there, and also it looks like my off-grid inverter in the shed here was the batteries were fully charged by about midday, and so because it can't export to the grid, it basically ramps down production from the solar panels. So had the battery been more empty, I would have been able to generate even more that day, and we probably would have gone over 50. But as it stands, that's still pretty good going, nearly 50 kilowatt hours. Our worst day was on the 4th of April, and on that day we generated just 14 kilowatt hours. And you can see we got a few bright spells in the middle of the day where it peaks up there, but other than that it was probably a fairly cloudy day. Not one of those grey days, but lots of white clouds in the sky, and the sun only peeking out between them very occasionally. So here is the pie chart that shows where all the power we generated came from, broken down by inverter. The MPP solar inverter, which is the one on the roof of my shed here, generated 8.4%. That's got a 1 kilowatt of solar panels on it. The GrowWatt 2 kilowatt inverter generated 17%. The GrowWatt 1 kilowatt inverter, which is got about 1200 watts of panels on the roof of my house, that generated 14%, and the bulk of it came from my Solex inverter, which has about 5.5 kilowatts of panels connected to it, also on the roof of my house. Considering how sunny April has been, I think we've done pretty good to use nearly 87% of all the power we generated. Obviously, if you've seen these stats videos before, you realise that I usually manage to get to about 95%, but we just ran out of places to put it. It's been so sunny for so long. I need more battery capacity in the form of an EV or something to try and utilise that last little bit. So all the energy we required for April, 80% of it came from our own solar panels, meaning we only had to import 20% from the grid. That's not very much at all, is it? Pretty good going for April, and the fact that we're not even in the summer yet. This is where all the power went in April. So 23% was going to, nearly 24% going to heat hot water. 20% going in the Nissan Leaf, 13 nearly 14% going in the PHEV. So between the cars and the hot water, that accounts for more than half of all of our energy usage. And gaming had gone up by quite a lot because my son was back from university for half term, and so that is to be expected. Nothing else significant really on the rest of them. So our longest off-grid streak in April was 13 days, which is pretty incredible for this time of year. And in total, we spent 18 days of the 30 days of the month off-grid. So nearly 2/3 of the month off-grid. So no electricity bills for those days. So our electricity bill for the month was just £23, and that includes the standing charge. If I look back at last April's figures, we actually had more off-grid days and a longer off-grid streak. I suppose that's to be expected. It was a sunnier April than this April. As I do these videos monthly, I thought it'd be good to just add a quick section where I give an update on my homemade batteries. You can see behind me there. And you can see that, yeah, they're all pretty even, pretty level. These two at the beginning are slightly lower than the rest, but nothing to be concerned about. And on the next pack, yeah, pretty much the same story. And the other pack, same again. So all going well there, nothing to report. It's working marvelously, haven't had any issues. But yeah, I'll keep you updated if anything happens. So that's it for another month. April's stats, fantastic month. Really, really exceptional generation. I wish all the months were like that. But yeah, all I need now is more battery storage capacity, either in the house or in the form of a car, and then I can store a lot more of it and get those self-usage figures back up to 95%, which is where I like to be. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, please do like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what was your best day, what was your worst day, how well you did for the month, and put that in the comments, and I'll have a look at all of those figures too. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next video. Cheers.